Motorsports are dangerous always, so it is important to take every possible precaution to ensure accidents and injuries are kept to a minimum. It is not suitable for expectant mothers, persons with heart or back problems, anyone with a medical condition preventing them from driving on the road. Nor is it suitable for people who are under the influence of alcohol or drugs. So before we let you loose on the track, allow us to introduce the sport and its rules, so that you, your friends and colleagues might get the most out of it and live to race another day. Recommended footwear are trainers or soft shoes. Drivers will not be permitted to ride the carts barefoot, in sandals or anything open-toed. Ensure sleeves are rolled down and that any long hair or dangling items are tucked in or placed under your helmet. Be sure to select an appropriately sized helmet and that it fits comfortably. Leave your visor open a little to avoid steaming up. When not driving, it is vital you stay behind the spectators' barrier at all times. Do not enter the pit or other restricted areas unless supervised by a member. Using the latest sophisticated performance components, these karts will take you from 0 to their top speed of 50 miles per hour in just 4 seconds, so you will not be short of adrenaline rushes. To safely mount the cart, one must place one hand on the steering wheel and the other on the back of the seat. Then, when ready, step into the seat before crouching down into a seated position. Be sure not to put pressure on the side pods or track rods, as this may damage the batteries and steering. Ensure your left foot is pressed firmly on the left brake pedal, and that both hands are holding firmly onto the steering wheel. To get out again, simply reverse this procedure. If you find the seat too large or you cannot reach the pedals, please ask for assistance, as seat liners and adjustable pedals may be available. Ideally, your legs will be bent at an angle greater than 15 degrees. When everyone is ready, the pit marshals will give each driver their own lane number. Then, when given the go-ahead, you are to proceed between the yellow lanes to your designated lane, which will be marked on the floor. The green flag signifies the beginning or restart of the race. The yellow flag means there is an accident ahead, so slow down to half speed and no overtaking. At the earliest and safest opportunity, you must raise your hand to let the marshal know you have seen the yellow flag, but also to alert other drivers in case they have not spotted the flag. The red flag means you must bring your cart to a controlled and immediate stop. Then await further instructions, as marshals will be on the track. The black and white diagonal flag means you are driving beyond your capabilities. You must drive with more care or risk being disqualified. This flag will also be given for making contact with the barriers, spinning out frequently, blocking or weaving. The black flag means you must return to the pits immediately and sit in the sin bin. This will also be given for speeding and overtaking on a yellow flag, ABC, advantage by contact, non-existent gaps, moving barriers out of the way in order to overtake, mechanical failure, not having racing equipment on correctly. The checkered flag signifies the end of the race. At this time, the yellow flag will be deployed, and you must slow down to half speed and return to the pits for a well-earned rest. Remember, the flags are for your safety, and the marshals should not be run over when called onto the track. The karts have no gears and are fully automatic. The right foot pedal will accelerate and the left foot will operate the brake. Do not force the pedals beyond the stops, as this can damage the carts and may cause an accident, as will using both pedals at once. If you are seen using both pedals at once, you will receive this signal. Follow the racing lines to get the maximum speed from the carts. It is also the fastest and safest route on the track. Remember that the cart is wider at the rear, so allow for this when attempting to overtake. Do not drive too close to the edge of the circuit, as this can cause your cart to lose traction and spin out of control. If you do leave the track and it is safe to do so, wait for a gap in the traffic and drive back onto the track. If you are unable to return, remove your feet from the pedals and raise your arm to alert the marshals. Then follow their instructions. Do not, under any circumstances, place your hands or feet outside the cart. If a cart does require assistance, the yellow flag will be displayed, so reduce your speed to 50%. Remember that this is a non-contact sport. If you make contact with another cart, the black and white diagonal flag will be displayed. If you persistently breach this rule, or are seen to have collided deliberately, you will receive the black flag. If you receive the black flag, you will be instantly disqualified. The black flag will also be given if you put your hands or feet outside the cart, ignore any of the warning flags, if it is felt you represent a threat to yourself or others. Ignoring a black flag will result in a permanent ban with no refund. The pit lane has a maximum speed limit of 5 miles per hour at all times. Once you have reached your destination, called the stop box, come to a controlled stop. Stay in your cart until all carts are stationary. Dispose of any sweets or gum before entering the track area. Do not attempt to move the carts by hand. Never walk in front of a cart, always aside or behind. Remember the rules and remember the flags. Be sensible, be safe, and have fun.